What are the keys to victory for us this week,
Yes,
Justin?
the keys to victory. Number one, pray. Number two, we actually have them here for you, okay? So number one is you have to be road sack masters. Mentioned that a little bit earlier. The Broncos have 13 sacks this season. None of them are on the road. You have to be able to get to Jacoby Brissett, but it's going to be very tough going up against the Indianapolis Colts. They have only given up 7 sacks this season. That's the second fewest in the NFL, so find a way to get it done. Number two, fly, Sutton, fly. If you're going to help out that passing attack, get the rock into the hands of Cortland Sutton. He's now the number one guy. We'll go up against the number one defender as well. He'll probably be double teamed too. Can he get away from those double teams and still have a big day on the road? Number three, bounce back game for Noah Fant. 5 drops on the season so far, the second most in the NFL. It's time for this young man to go and mature, and this is a great opportunity for him to do so. The coaches believe in him too. And last but not least, you have to protect Joe Flacco. He was sacked 9 times last week against the Chiefs, and he's also been sacked the 3rd most in the NFL. So you got to be able to get him going, and I think the addition of Jawan James coming back at right tackle, coming back from injury, is going to help out a whole lot. And if Garrett Bowles was to go and have those holding penalties, give out a whole lot of hugs, I wouldn't be surprised if he does get benched.
Those bear hugs have become famous in a way, haven't they?
Very commonplace. There's a whole lot of love on the field, I'll put it that way.
That's true. A whole lot of love or a whole lot of something.
That's right.
You mentioned Joe Flacco. You know, does he change up his game at all going into this next game against the Colts? I mean, you hear from Broncos fans, he hasn't exactly been the player that we thought he would be.
Right.
Anything to say about him?
I think the biggest thing for Joe Flacco is you have to play within yourself. There's a couple of different things you see on film where, like if he'll go in shotgun and he'll actually drift back a little bit, which will allow edge rushers to have an easier opportunity to get after him. So I would like him to step up in the pocket a little bit more. And if there's nobody open and there's a running lane, it's okay to scramble. I know he's not the most fleet of foot type of guy, but go and scramble, pick up a couple of yards. Second down and 7 is always better than second down and 13 or 14 when taking a sack. Those are the type of things I would like to see him do to be able for him to protect himself, especially when the offensive line is not flying on all cylinders right now.